Hey guys, Sword here, and this is going to be a vlog with Minecraft Xbox 360, and here's Sataru. He helped me out in the last video, now he's joining me again. He pretty much hasn't been here for about 3 weeks and then he came back, probably due to the fact that he did not have membership. So I welcome him back and we're going to get to work on Skylight number 5. So without further ado, if you guys have any questions, concerns, topics, discussions, or ideas you want to share with me in the comment section below, or if you want to send me a message over YouTube, you may do so. And if I do use your topic, your idea, your suggestion, or if I answer your question in the video, I'll credit you within that video itself, and as well as I'll link your channel in the description of the video as giving thanks for helping me out with something to do or for something to talk about for that day. Excuse me. And now, one last thing. The wall is still spawning different stuff. I don't like it. 4J, fix it, please. Because I want to have all my skylights, or I want to have all my walls nothing but stone, and if stuff starts spawning out of nowhere onto the wall, then it's just going to make it look ugly. Unless, of course, if it's diamonds, then infinite source of diamonds. What can I say? It's a bug that we did not cause. It's not a glitch that we caused. It's just something that the game caused. So, taking advantage of that, I say that it's I don't even know. It could be a good thing, but it just shows that this is beyond our control. What we do control is what we use, but from something like that, I guess it's okay. Everyone's gonna be happy if you guys get like a stack of 64 diamonds. At least we didn't dupe it or anything. It just came out of the walls and keeps spawning out of the walls. Huh? Wink wink, nudge nudge, hush hush, keep it quiet, and don't tell anyone. Alrighty then, let's move on. Today's question is brought to you by Tanner, and Tanner asks, did you play sports in high school? If so, which ones did you play and which ones did you like? And if you didn't play any sports, tell us why you didn't. Well, truth be told, I never really partake in any sports. The only time when I actually did sports is when it's in a PE session. Other than that, I just didn't do sports. I could possibly play sports real well, it's just I'd never really done sports because I really didn't have time for it, and as well as that, I am lazy. I have kept up the laziness for a very long time, and it's time for me to stop at some point. But what I want to do over the summer is actually work out. So if working out is a sport, then that could be my sport. But for now, it's just me sitting down and making video game commentaries and getting up and go to work. And the one time I do actually do a lot of energy is when I'm at work, where I'm moving everywhere, lifting things, and as well as pretty much going all over the place. But for now, I really don't do any sports, and I never really did sports in high school. So the only time, well, let's backtrack. Believe it or not, I used to be a runner up to at least the 4th grade, where I really stopped from there. But during the 2nd grade, I used to love to run. I would run not stop. I would do so many running things. It's just like I felt like running over in the fields of recess or at my elementary school, and that's what I just did. I just kept running. I kept chasing after people whenever we played tag. It was fun. I was faster than most people, but then I got low self-esteem, and as well as my spirits have been crushed because of track and field. It's something that was small. It was small that anyone else could shrug it off, but to me that was really important. And I'm not too sure if this was the real reason. This is how I remember it. In track and field, you get medals, or you get those little pin medals that you put onto your shirt every time when you win an event. And they had an event on track and field where people race against on the track. And I literally ran 3 races in a row. I won 2 out of the 3 races. The 3rd race, I was already getting a little bit tired, and the other person was being ahead of me because they had more energy for that moment. At least I tried. I got 2nd place, so that works, right? And then, of course, you get the little pin medals for my shirt. And when I came back from track and field, I lost my pin medals, and I was devastated. I went over there to ask them if I could get any more pin medals, and it says, sorry, we can't give you pin medals. If you could find it, then you could have it. And I never did find it. I actually looked all over the field and I couldn't find it. I was so devastated that I just didn't want to run anymore. So that's how I remembered it. And if something else happens, then it's probably something that I did not know. But since then, I never really did any running, and the only time when I did ran is whenever I played games with my friends. And that was it. I just stopped running from there, and I got more and more lazy as video games start to come into the picture, and I would just sit down and play video games. So yeah, here I am today, playing video games. Alrighty then, moving on. Again, I really want to do workout during the summer so that I'll be able to make myself fit again because I'm so out of shape that one simple run around the block of the neighborhood would just pretty much win me out so much that I would be sitting down, breathing hard, and as well as just don't do anything that would cause me to pass out. That type of winded. So yeah, I'm really out of shape. I'm pretty fit, I would say. I'm not too fat. It's just stomach fat I need to get rid of. But it's just I need to get stronger. I need to get more fit, and as well as I need to be back in shape. So this is one of the things I want to do over the summer. So if it does take up part of my schedule, so be it. It's part of the contract as well if I were to take the year off of school. So it's going to benefit me personally, and it's going to benefit just it's going to be better for my health in the long run. So I'm really happy about that contract. Alrighty then. So another thing now, let's talk about martial arts because that is a one sport that I would consider that I've taken during high school, not in high school, but just during high school. And the martial arts I took was Taekwondo. There's several different branches of Taekwondo. There's several different things. So if it relates to you, or if you guys know anything about martial arts, they go off by levels, like the colored belts and the things that you learn during the areas. But let's move on from here. The Taekwondo, that center that I went, pretty much it went from white belt, first, second, third stripe. Then you went from yellow belt, then you get your first stripe, then you get your senior yellow belt, then you go get your second stripe, then you go from green belt. Just keeps going on with that certain pattern until you get up to black belt. There's a level before black belt. I just don't remember what it was. I just can't remember the terminology for it. Side note, a lot of animals. I love it so much. This is our infinite source of food now. Alrighty then. So, martial arts, I pretty much, well, I need to say in order, otherwise then people may get confused at what level I'm at right now. So, it goes from white, goes yellow, senior green, blue, senior blue, red, senior red, pre-black belt, I still can't remember, and then it goes to black belt. And what level I was senior blue belt. So I had to be red, senior red. I was pretty much 4 belts away from getting black belt. Yeah. And here's the sad part. I remained a senior blue belt for 2 years, and I was pretty much afraid to move on from here or move on from there due to the fact that every single time I tested, I get anxiety as well as that I did not have much of a high or I had low self-esteem, low self-confidence, so that really stopped me from getting to passing on from there. And I was still amazed of how I actually got to senior blue belt. Every single time I test, I get anxiety, I get nervous. It's just nerve-wracking for me. And one time I did actually rush into the bathroom just to throw up. That's how nervous I was. And it was so bad that I just didn't want to do that anymore. So I stayed in my comfort zone as a senior blue belt and never actually ranked up from there. And sadly, the owner did pass away, rest in peace, and the building itself was having, or the people managing it, did have some financial problems. A lot of people were quitting, so they were not getting enough money to keep the building up and running, so they ultimately had to close it. But if they do ever decide to reopen it under new management and same teachings, I would gladly go. I'll even make videos of starting over. I don't mind starting over. It'd be pretty much out of respect to start over since I'm going to start from the bottom all the way back up to the top, at least to the point where I was, and hopefully I'll continue on further. And let's see if I actually am over my anxiety or if I'm over, or to show people that I have more self-confidence within myself. Let's see how well I'll do from there. So I would not mind starting from white belt all the way up and see if I could get to black belt. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a little bit easy since I know all my moves still. I still know a lot of my teachings. So Taekwondo was pretty much the sport that I took while during high school, and it was really, really fun. And if you guys have ever taken martial arts, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. It can be fun. It really depends on the instructor, though. Some instructors are way too serious, or some instructors are they just don't know how to have fun. Let's be honest. We're not going to name any names here. Alrighty then. So that is my answer. I did take Taekwondo in school. I used to be a runner, but I didn't run anymore. I'm lazy. I need to get my fat body into shape again. So let's see how well that goes. So thank you, Tanner, for the question. So if you guys have any other questions, feel free to ask me. So there you go. And my question to you is, what sports do you play? Do you like your sports? Or what other stories that you want to tell us involving the sport that you took? So again, Tanner, thank you for the question, and hopefully you like the response. So feel free to post your comments down below, as well as leave video responses if you wish to, only pertain to the topic at hand, which is sports. So if you want to talk about sports in a video and you want to send it over as a video response, you may do so. I am open for video responses that are related to the topic at hand. So that is all for now. I'm going to go kill more animals, and as well as we're going to work on the skylight number 5 for a bit more. And that is it for today. Hope you enjoyed this video. And there's my friend's house over there, but I'm not going to show you it. It's going to be a secret for now. Have a nice day, everybody. I'm SorKing090, and I will see you in the next video.